Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of American Dad. This is the day I've been waiting for a long time. I finally am going to go and level up my next fighters to level 100. I took off all their gear and haven't done anything with them, so they both leveled up, they're both ready to go. So today is the day we're going to test them out and see where we can get to and see what we can do with some higher level fighters. So that is the main purpose of this goal, and then the other purpose will be to cover the giveaways. So let's just go ahead and jump in and cover the next giveaways. I am actually coming back. I haven't done anything for the last several days, so I'm just getting back into it. But I took a break since I was, grinding pretty hard with running events for all 3 games that I'm covering, or I'm doing 4 now. But there's a game going on, an event going on in Shelter War right now. But Hustle Castle, Zero City, American Dad all had events going on. It was some serious playing, so I decided to take a few days off, relaxed, haven't been logging in much, haven't been doing a whole lot, and it actually felt good. So the breaks are very welcome. I highly recommend it if you feel like yourself getting burned out, because these are games that are meant to be enjoyed and played long term. So for me, I need to take that time away or spend some time doing some other games or something just to give it a break, and it makes a huge difference. So highly recommend it, especially if you feel like you're getting a little burned out in the game. So anyway, so I'm getting back, jumping into things, and when I get back and I see that I have my level 100 fighters, I'm very happy to see that. So with that, let's go and start covering some content here. The giveaways this week. So the American Dad Facebook page is giving us golden turds every week. So our winners this week, the number range was 80,000 to 120,000, and the winning number was 117,267. And these are our 10 winners. And just to note, this number 111111 was very popular. A lot of people picked it, and Ola was the first one who put it in. So Ola is the first one that gets it, because that is the tiebreaker. So if any of you others entered that number and you don't see your name up here, that's the reason why, because tiebreakers are first entered. So here are the 10 winners for the week: Jaden Hernandez, JS Basic, Edelon, Renox 90, Elmer Dizol, Horizon 1278, Nergy, What's Up 916, and Ola. Some of those sound very familiar, so congratulations. I know we had a delay in the Golden Turds last week. Hopefully we don't have that problem again this week. This is the second time this has happened, so if you don't get them by Friday, they usually will come in by Monday, and this week it actually didn't come in until Tuesday the following week. So keep pinging me in the comments or on the QC Runner Discord, which the link is down below, or any other way that you can reach out to me. I have many other places. So if you don't get them, and let me know, and I will keep following up to find out why the winning numbers or the golden turns haven't been distributed. But we always get it figured out in the end. So sometimes it might take an extra day or two, but we always get there. So congratulations to the winners. Thank you for participating. I will do the next giveaway at the end of this video, and it will be the same concept that we covered here, and same way to go. So all right, let's jump in, and gotta collect all these because my guys have been very unhappy since I haven't been playing very much. So I'm trying to do all the leveling I can to get them all up there, and basically all my stuff is very full. I went and started producing some more gear so I can use some of my batteries up here. Excuse me. And that's what happens to take a break. I have people out there. Where's he at? There we go, my koala, going around collecting things. So while I was taking a break, he was still working hard. So with that, I have full gear, and my people kept leveling, which was good. And I didn't even get in there every day and watch the videos. I usually watch the videos to knock off 3 hours every day. I didn't even do that. So that's the kind of break I was taking. But we are here, and it is time. So I've been running with this squad for a very, very long time. I have a level 100 right here, and then I thought 5 by 85, but I actually have an 84 in there, but it's really no different. And I'm running 1827. I win a lot with this squad. Over the last event or so, people have been getting way stronger. There's a lot of people running at a 2.2 million, 2.1 million, 2.3 million. And depending on strategies and depending on how things are going, I can still win fairly often. But I don't win all the time, because a lot of those people are able to beat me, and I'm finding that I'm not winning quite as often anymore. So I think this will certainly help. There are people that have holograms at these top levels, which I don't have. I'm hoping there's an event coming very soon so I can get some holograms, so I can have my top level people running holograms, which will make me even that much stronger. But whatever, with what I'm running, I'm fairly strong. So Anyway, there's a lot of gear I've gotten recently, and I haven't even gone back in to look or to remind myself what I'm missing. There's one thing I do remember that we're going to take a look at, but it might not even be the best anymore. So let's just start. We need a tank. So what was our number? 1827? 1.827? 1.827. And our tank. You. Oh. Let me do it a different way. Here we go. Here's our tank right here. So this, we want somebody who can really tank. That's going to be the goal here. And I'm going to try to apply, I've mentioned on this one, I've mentioned it on all my other games as well, strength versus power. So I'm going to try to outfit my person to make them as strong as possible. My Roger, sorry, not my person. But not necessarily as high power as possible. My tank up front might be, but everybody else, or the other one, might not be. So my historic high, I don't know. I think this is my historic high. I'd have to ask somebody else. 1827, that's what I'm currently running. I think that is still what my historic high is. I don't think I did anything else to make that higher. But the first time I go into battle with this new setup, it's going to be whatever I'm running. So I want to make sure I don't level myself up too high and make a mistake. So I'm just going to be fairly careful here. We'll just go piece by piece. So this is the one I really wanted to do, and I am on tank, so I'm just going to put this one on right now because that's going to be the one we're all, no, this one. This is going to be the one I'm going to have to beat because that's what I want to go with, but it might change. And since I haven't entered battle, just because I put it on doesn't reset my historic high yet until I go into battle. So that is the item I am looking to run. It does restore, which of course I want for my tank up front. And when attacking, has the chance to throw the chopper with the lowest health, dealing extra damage. It can trigger all weapon effects, which is just dodging. So yeah, that part's not fantastic for here, but we have lots of dodge. So again, you really want your tank to have extra armor or extra health. So that's not the best, because these are chance items and you want more guaranteed items rather than chance. Chance, and chance, all of them. So as far as the stickers go, that's really bad. So we might be able to find something better. So let's compare it to actually let's not even look at that yet. Let's start at the bottom. I don't even know how many top level items I have here. 83, that's not it. 83, that's not it. So we have 4, nope, that's not it either. All right, fine. 98, there we go. That's our first top level item. Sorry, I'm getting all kinds of messages here. Make sure there's nothing too important going on. So we're going to start at the bottom and compare, see if there's anything that's better. So this guy here is running normal speed, which is 1 attack per second. This one I have a feeling is slower. Let's see. Given the attack, probably not slow, which is 1.5. 1 attack every 1.5 seconds, and there's very slow, which is 1 attack every 2 seconds. So again, dodge. Yeah, don't love it. Same requirements, which doesn't really matter. Our damage is way down on this one. This gives a chance for stunning. There's something I'm going to put on potentially on an engineer, which will do some stunning. So this is probably not my main goal. When attacking has a 30% chance to grease enemies' armor, which is good for sure. I don't love this for sure. I mean, there's some benefits to it, but I think I want to go with the restore. It's only 22% and only 9%, but this has a benefit here. But again, I don't really have my tank out there doing a lot of damage, but if I can get this guy hologrammed up, that might be better. But right now, straight up, stats, it's probably not the best. All right, what do we got here? We got a very slow, so this is once every 2 seconds. So the damage is way down. It doesn't attack nearly as often, but has a chance to do a crit. 41% chance to deal splash damage. After any resurrection has been activated, a fighter equipped with this weapon deals 80% more damage. So, yes, that is good, but these items trigger based on how often the weapon is going off. So this weapon is going off once every 2 seconds. So I have after any resurrection. Okay, so that's going to be after any resurrection. But this right here, this 41% chance, that 41% chance is going to happen once every 2 seconds. And that's just splash damage, which is based off this number here as well. So again, this is just not going to do that much. And again, my tank is really out there to survive, not necessarily to do damage. And also Castle, I do have a good setup where my tank is doing a ridiculous amount of damage, but that's not the purpose, and that's not what I'm going for. So we're not going to do that one. And here we go. Here's our last event. So 1.5 damage, 10-2 to 10-9 versus that obviously is down, but it's happening more often. So as far as DPS, they're close. This one's a little bit down, and this was from the last event. So we have another stunning again. 33% chance to stun for 2.5 when attacking has a 25% chance to strike again without delay. The attack can trigger all effects. So extra chances for crit, but look at that, we got crit, which is better, but those are chance items as well. These are not guaranteed to happen. Again, that's our tank up there doing damage. And couple things here. So I'm running a level 100 and I'm fighting in the 94 bracket. So there's a chance, the higher level your fighter is, the better chance your chance items are going to trigger. So these crit items, these dodge items have a better chance of triggering if I have a 100 level fighter going against a 85 level fighter or a 94 level fighter. So that is good as far as what I'm doing for my setup. But in general, you don't want to go with these chance level items. But so do I want to go with, I think I'm going to stick with making my tank live as long as possible, because that's the goal here. I want my tank to be out there surviving. So we're going to go with that weapon. And I'm sorry if this is, this is what I'm doing to a couple different things. One, just so I can go through it and review, just to see how I can best outfit my squad. But two, also to try to, get you guys to understand the way you should be thinking about how you should be outfitting your people, as far as optimizing your power, as far as optimizing your, this power number up here, and making sure you're doing it in a way that doesn't inflate that number higher than it really needs to be. All right, so I'm going to see how many items we got here. We got level 70, 67, so that's a 70, 82, 83. All right, there we go. So we got three different armors, three different possible armors for our tank. This right here, this is the same event as this one, where we have our what's he called? Not ranger, not an archer. Our guy in the back doing our damage from the 2 events ago. Very, very good. This one is also very good, I think. This one I believe is going to be their best, and this one I don't know. So I'm just going to go through all 3 of them, and we're going to see. Again, our goal is to have our tank last as long as possible. Here we only have 2 chip. We only have 4 chips instead of 5, which means our health number is higher. So that's going to be more than likely a good thing. But let's just look here. So when taking damage, 30% chance to restore health, 7%. Not tons, but we have armor, which is good. We have damage, which is not really our goal. Like I said, a crit, which is not our goal, and it's a chance item as well. And then these are kind of all over the place. We have crit, damage, and armor. So that's not the best, but I have a feeling this is going to be our highest health. Plus we have restore. So let's compare. I'm just going to put it on. So that'll be our number we're going to compare. So 243,000. We want this number to be as low as possible, but us to be as strong as possible. This one I think is going to be our best. Like I said, oh, look at that. Health is way better. So I think this is a regular one, and this is an event item, so that obviously makes it better. So we have way better health. Check. Way better armor. Check. Crit is way better, but not the main purpose. And we only have 2 items here. So given that we only have 2 here, this extra piece here that's not being used, which is damage, which you don't care about, gets applied to everything else, which obviously makes these higher. So here we go. Once in a while, after a clone deals 25,000 damage, cast an assist symbol on an ally who dealt the highest damage to increase their damage. And this is obviously going to be our guy in the back who's, doing all kinds of hot sauce damage. For the next 3 attacks, he gets extra damage every time this guy deals damage. Obviously he's not doing as much damage as often, but we have crit. Is that crit, right? Yeah, crit, and health. Those are not the best for sure. But by far, this is way better than this. And unfortunately, this is going to raise our power quite a bit higher too. So we're at 243. I'm going to put this one on. 245. So we're up an extra 2,000, but I think it's worth it because that is way better. Let's see if that's going to be our winning number. We'll compare it to this guy here. So health, about the same, a little bit better. Armor, about the same, a little bit better. Energy armor, so this is going to be good. So obviously we're going for lasting as long as possible. So more armor is better than crit, because that crit is not our main purpose. So this guy is ahead 1, ahead 2, and ahead 3. So better. What do we have here? So once in a while, when a health drops below 35%, summons a hungry spirit of Jack Smith which at first was attacks, person with most health dealing damage per second. So, okay, so here's going to be my question here. So that is all completely useless. He's going to deal damage, which is basically nothing. He doesn't do anything. And I've seen this guy attack me, and it does nothing. It's just a waste of time, pretty much. So that is nothing. So really, I'm comparing this top part here to the top part here, and this wins by a long ways. And then if we look at our stickers, chance, 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 and health, and then we have here energy armor. Oh yeah, okay. Guaranteed armor, guaranteed armor, guaranteed health, guaranteed health, guaranteed health. So by a mile, this one wins. But this here, so top wins by a mile, bottom wins by a mile, middle, this guy wins by a mile. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to test them both out. I'm going to put this one on for now, 245 again, and I might come back to this one. From everything I've heard from people, this is the way to go. And I've heard a lot of people also recommend putting this armor on another guy in the back dealing damage, which is weird, and I'm not sure if I want to do that, but I might test that as well. As far as having him tank and live as long as possible, I think that's going to be the way to go. So I will revisit that later, not in this video, because obviously we're going a long time analyzing, diving in here pretty deep. Okay, so let's go look at these two items. I really don't remember what's what here, so I'm only looking at legendaries, and that is if you're going to truly maximize your power versus your strength, you don't necessarily want to go legendary. And in fact, quite often you don't want to go legendary. But for my tank, I think I do, because I want to maximize his strength as much as possible, his longevity, so he lives as long as possible. But there's other times, like when you're working on your chemist in the middle, your engineer, sorry, you might be able to get just as much engineering support, I forget the word, by equipping an epic or a rare. And you know, the purpose is to add the chemistry knowledge, engineering knowledge. You might be able to get just as much with the lower level chip, and that lower level chip is going to increase this number less. And obviously you want this number to be as low as possible while you're being as strong as possible. So for my tank, that's not really what I'm looking for, but for others, it is. So that's what we're gonna. Why is that up top? That's what we're gonna be looking at. All right, I don't remember what any of this is, so let's go ahead and take a look. Energy damage, obviously we don't want that. We got a ring here, energy damage, we don't want that. Energy damage, all right, I'm seeing a trend here. Energy, oh my goodness gracious, there we go, damage. Good, but he's not really here to do damage. So guaranteed damage, good. Crit, chance, dodge, chance. Yeah, not perfect for his position. But obviously the rings are going to be nothing but that. So energy charge, let me go look at this again. Energy damage, yeah. Energy damage, okay. Energy charge, not going to help us. Energy charge, not going to help us. Energy armor is good, health is good. Wow, we don't have a lot of stuff to choose from here. Let's look at our artifacts. So summons, once in a while when an ally dies, summons a range, that's just useless, don't want that. And this is, wow, okay, we don't have a lot of top level stuff here. I thought we had a couple more artifacts though, so I'm a little surprised that we don't have that. These are very good, obviously. Yeah, I mean, that'll be helpful a little bit, but not for probably, look, if I equip this 245, that increases our power by 56,000, and it's not really going to be all that useful. So I don't think I want to run that, actually, to be honest with you. And this we can't run anyway. I don't love any of these. All right, let's just go down to our epics now. Crit and dodge, we're not looking for crit and dodge. Damage and dodge, we don't want that. Wow, 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 wow. Armor and energy armor, all right, number one possible option, we'll put him on. Not fantastic, but something that's actually what we're looking for. So health up, energy armor up. I do like that. So that puts us, let's see, so we are currently at 272,057. So that knocked us down by, what was that, 100,000, and we get a lot of extra health out of it, so that's good. Health is down a tick. We also have those, which we're not gonna worry about those right now anyway. Health is up significant. Energy charge, useless. So here would be one thing to compare. I mean, that could be useful, getting that way extra health, but I'm going to lose all my energy armor for something that's completely useless for my tank. So not going to do it, but I do like the idea of part of that anyway. Armor, energy armor, I think we're not going to go down any lower here. Let's go look at this real quick. Health way down. That's something. Okay, let's look at this. So he's a level 67. Our health will go down 4,000. Our energy armor will go down 600, but we're going to get some armor. Plus we got better slots here. So let's go see what this does real quick. So 271, 940. We'll equip this really low one. So we lose 7,000 here, which again, we want that to be lower. That might be worth looking at. I'm going to run that for a while. We might change that in the future. Let's go down a little bit further. I'm not going to go too crazy here. Yeah, I'm not going to go any lower than that. Yeah, we'll just go with that for now because we got the number low enough that I think at this point everything is going to be higher. I mean, I could look at some rares down here, so there could be something that might make this even better. I'm just looking at all my health here because obviously I want health. The armor is good, but I really want the health. That was 6,800 on that one. This is 6,800. These are really low. So yeah, why is that artifact up there when this one's down here? That's weird. Real quick, what are we looking? What level are we at here? 84. Let's see what our health. There's 7,500 plus armor. Yeah, we're gonna stay with this one. So we're a little bit inflated because we're running legendary, but that also gives us armor, energy, armor, and health, which is obviously good. Plus those sticker slots are good. All right, so we don't have a ring. Do we want? I'm gonna stick without a ring for now. I'm gonna put it in eventually, but for right now I'm gonna stick without it. So we're at 264,000 for this tank versus our current tank, which is at 335. That's interesting. Oh, because he has the hologram on it, which is obviously helpful. This will be an interesting test. I'm gonna take that tank out. So we're gonna drop our power down significantly, and theoretically we're gonna be a lot stronger. But the way historic high works, you can't ever reduce your historic high. Once you go into a fight with it, it is what it is, and it doesn't drop. So I will go into battle with hopefully my overall power being, my strength being a lot stronger, even though my power number is going to be lower. I don't know, we'll do some tests. My goal was to do that in this video, but this is taking such a long time to go through this, I don't know if it'll happen. And now, this one's gonna be a big question. What do I do with this guy? I'm gonna first of all go through another guy in the back, and I can actually learn the right name for it this time. And it is going to be, not a ranger, Gunslinger. Yes, I get all my games confused. All right, so we're gonna go through our gunslingers here and see if we can. I have a ton of level 100 gunslingers, or 100-ish. A ton equaling 4. So we'll put this one on. I'll make this quick since I don't know if I'm going to run this guy as a gunslinger. So 32% chance to deal splash damage or bigger damage in 2 seconds, plus a chance to increase damage done. And this is about the same. And this is a slow one, I think, right? Slow versus very slow over here. No, that's also slow. That is damage to a group, which is what I usually prefer. Increased damage, which is, this is good. These are not so good. Those are not so good. This one, same group. These are better, a little bit. Here's the last event. This is probably a very slow, giving that number there. Normal, okay, so that's firing twice as often. So 4,100 damage versus 80. But this is 1.5 seconds per firing. This is every 1 second. More often we got crit, which is way up. Again, crit's not the most important part. When attacking, slows the target speed, which is helpful, but I don't know if I want that. Once in a while, poisons the target, reducing the healing efficiency by 45%. That's helpful. Each enemy who heals the poisoned unit takes damage. I do like that. We have damage, crit, 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 crit. I think I like this one. I'm going to go with this. Again, I don't know if I'm running this guy or not, but before I actually, we'll go Gunslinger first, and then we'll go look at that other one. We don't even have a top level. I'm just going to pick this guy just because. Actually, what is this? 35% chance to restore, reducing energy damage. Let's just do this one let's just do that one. All right, so I'm going to go back to my tank one, which, you know, like I said, people were recommending this before I do that. So our damage right now is 9742, DPS, 9742. So if I would go at this guy's going to last a long time at 130,000 health. He's going to live forever. Not really, but kind of. Once in a while after this clone deals 25,000 damage, and the reason I think you run this gear on Gunslinger in the back is because they deal more damage, and this will happen much quicker and much more often as opposed to if you have them as a tank in the front. So then we'll get that to happen, which the whole point of this is to get our other Gunslinger to do ridiculous damage. So let's look at our overall power real quick. 236. And if I would put this on, it would completely mess him up. So 250 up 14,000, our DPS drops by half. So his purpose is not going to be dealing damage. His purpose is going to do a little bit of damage, so then he can go help out the other guy to do more damage. So I can test this out, but I need to make sure I don't raise my power number here too high, because if I want to change it, I don't want to completely hose myself. So this we're going to have to hold off until I get an engineer in the middle doing that, which is not going to happen today. So we can do any of these, not energy damage, anything that's going to deal us extra damage, which I have one, I think, right? Damage, so we'll just pick you, because we want him to still do some damage. So here we got damage, crit is lower, dodge is lower, but those are chance items, we don't really care. And these are damage. So damage is the same, plus I got more stickers, which will be what we'll want once we equip him as a damage dealer. So we'll put you there, so 286, that's up even more. And I'm not going to put on an amulet at the moment. Necklace. It is an amulet. I do need to get more artifacts, apparently, because I don't have many of those. So I could put some of these on, but I'm not. I'm going to try to keep his number as low as possible, so I don't want anything on because he's already higher than I want him to be. And if I would put him in with that setup, I need to take somebody out. So who am I going to take out? So I currently have a restore at an 85. I currently have a res at an 85, which I'd probably keep them in. So that means this guy who is, oh wait, what's this one? Wait, no. This is my setup I have when I'm doing the shopping mall and things like that. So I'm running some things I would not normally do when I'm trying to maximize my total power. So this one I might keep in. What is he? He's a restore 263,000 versus I'm going to get rid of one of my restores because this is not the best setup anyway. 267. This is a little bit higher. So restores 49 plus 13, 1 versus 49 plus 21 from energy charge health to an ally over 4 seconds. Chance of cashing a shield. This shield actually comes in very handy on the shopping mall, but his power is highly inflated because of that guy. So for the time being, I'm going to take damage res here out, put you up here, and we'll add you in, which will put our total power still about the same. So with 2 more level 100 fighters in my squad, my total squad power is even lower than it was before, which doesn't help me as far as historic high goes, but I should be significantly stronger. Which is deceptive when I'm doing the arena because people will see that I'm not as good and they'll attack me. Hopefully I'm stronger and I can defend myself better. And then when I'm doing the shopping mall, hopefully it helps me a little bit, help me last a little longer. So that is going to be the setup I'm going to run. I'm just going to put these guys in here now and start them training, because I think I can level these guys up to 87 or something like that. I'm not sure. I need to look, because I'm running the 94 bracket, which I think I can go up to 94.8. And if I have 3 100s and 3 85s, that puts me at 92.5. So I got a couple more levels I can level these guys up. But I don't know if I have the gear to put them on. But I don't know. I'm gonna put that there for now. See how long this video has been going on. We're already at 29 minutes. I do want to run an arena to test this out. All right, let's do it. So I do apologize. I need to do this because I need to see how it's going. I will get to the giveaway after this is over. I will prompt it before we get there of what the giveaway is going to be. I'll start doing that now while we're waiting. Again, one specific point in time arena is not necessarily a fair comparison because you fight different people at different times of the day, and I will recommend that if you're finding you can't win, pick a different time of the day because you'll more than likely go up against different competition, which could be better, could be worse. You don't really know. So this squad should be a lot stronger, I believe. One thing I should check real quick. What was the DPS of this? Ooh, this guy, because this is really what we're comparing. So 10,000 DPS for that one, because that's one I was going to get rid of. And that's because he's running a hologram, versus this one who's only at 6,600 now. So again, level 100 doing way less, but the point of him is to support our big damage dealer here, which is really the game changer, 30,000. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Truly ridiculous. And that's without a hologram on. It'd be interesting to see what happens to this guy once I get a level 100 hologram on him. I'm almost guaranteeing this guy's going to be nerfed because everybody complains about him if they don't have him because they destroy everybody. And I got a level 100 fighting level 85s, which makes them destroy people even more often. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to run the morning mimosa. I'll make this as quick as possible. When I do this, I don't jump in and fight people right away. So here we go. So this is what a lot of people are running at 2.2, and if I look, he'll have a level 100 running that setup plus all of these going on. Ooh, that's a pretty cool looking one. Obviously, I didn't get any of those. Plus, they got the artifacts here as well, which I don't have. This is obviously the big damage dealer doing the same damage as me. But they got a 92, a 91, and a 92. So can I beat this person? I don't know, maybe. Probably not, to be honest with you. But so he's got a bunch of 90s in there versus hundreds like I do. But he also has this one in going on that sub as well. And what is this damage? That's only 6,600. So the same kind of thing. So that's the same setup that I'm running right now. So all right, gotta stop talking for a minute. Find somebody to fight. So my normal strategy is pick somebody who lost that I can beat, and I want it to be the highest person possible. So I don't want to get 150 points on this one. I want to be lower so I can have my choice of people to pick. So this guy at 1.7. What are you running? Real quick. It doesn't matter what it is. I can beat it. All right, I'll do this one. So let's run this a little bit slower rather than at 2 times speed. Oh, I can't go to half speed. They don't have half speed in this game yet. So we want this one to deal 250,000 occasionally. Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, that didn't seem very good. It took me a long time to win that fight. So, but I didn't follow enough what was going on. So I need to have a lot more of these so I can figure out whether it's worth it or not. So here's our tank, taking only 49% of the damage. We want him to take more. What do we got here? We got restore, it looks like. Here's our resurrection. Applehead, only 6%. That's our other archer, or sorry, gunslinger. And 66%. I mean, that's basically what happens every single time. 370,000. And this guy, again, is here just for support. So is this a higher number because of it? Maybe. But the fact that it took that long is not going to be... As far as this goes, I don't care because I want this first fight to be lower. But in general, I don't know if I'm stronger now because of this change that I made. Because I don't usually get a number that low, even against somebody at that strength level, so power level. So we can, at this point, have our pick here. So we can pick this guy, easily get 225, which will put us up to 366. Which will put us in first place, and we do not want to be in first place yet. See how many high levels. We only have one ridiculous note, 2. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, 2 people over 2 million. So Do I take the guaranteed 225 or do I stay low? Because if I get 150, I'll be at 291. So I still have other people that I can probably get a 225 or close to it. This guy is the one I want, but yeah, I think I need to wait. It doesn't help that I don't know how I can compete against these people anymore. Before I knew what I could do, now I don't. So I need to take the 150 here. We'll take a 150 on this one. We still got to use strategy. People make a lot of really bad decisions in this game still, so I still want a couple that I shouldn't have because people have made bad decisions. Alright, so that was really quick, and it's not a fair comparison, but in order for that 250% to happen, this guy needs to do 25,000 damage, which he did. I didn't see if that mark triggered though, so he did do 26% of the damage, and that did 57, so the two of them together did 83%. And then this Applehead is useless, apparently. That's 2 times in a row he did nothing. That's not really a fair comparison looking at a person with 600,000 power. I was going to start talking about the giveaways in between these here, but it's taking so long to load and taking so much time to analyze that I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to talk about it, I guess. Alright, so if we put another 150 in, that put us up to 441. We need to make sure we have people in front of us yet. So I need to be able to beat somebody. That one. So if I did a 225, that would put us at 4,516. Which would be ahead of him, which we don't want to be ahead. We want to be behind him. We'd be ahead. And then all of these guys can beat me. You know what? So if I can do a 516 and do something to lower myself below Lewis, I have a chance. And if I don't get that full 225, that could be good too. Let's do it. Let's take our chances here. Let's go big right here. One reason I do this also is because people make bad decisions. But when I have the 2.2 million power people against me, they don't usually make quite as many bad decisions. So that handshake right there, I wonder if that handshake is the item triggering where he gets the 250,000 damage. So 225 as we expected. Our tank took all of the damage, which is what we want. You're doing restores. You did nothing because that was an easy win. We didn't need that. You did 15%. That's good. So he did 143. That one fight that we saw, we had 307,000, but it was against somebody way stronger. 5 kills out of 6. 42,000 damage. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So a big reason our power went down is because we have 2 holograms that we don't have that we had before. So those inflate your power by a lot. So you want to make sure when you put them on that they are helping you in the way you want them to help you rather than just making you higher power. I want to find somebody who is good, who fought me. So we need to find a way to lower. Hopefully Lewis gets a full 150 here, and then we can get like a 147, and then we can beat Lewis for the win. And apparently I can't look at battle results. That's unfortunate. Oh, there we go. I want to see if there's somebody here who fought me, who is good. Nobody. Oh, there we go. There's one. NT Khan. NT Khan is not good. That's the one I want to beat. Unless that's the high level guy. It is the high level guy. Okay, we already know what happens there, so. Alright, so let's look. Worst case scenario, we got a 597 here. We have a 11 and 11. So the bottom 2 are the lowest power. Queen Ebony is down to 670. So they are where they want to be. Oof, that does not help at all. Look at that. Lewis, only a 632. That hurts big time. So we are in big trouble. Big trouble. So Queen Ebony, I could get a 150, which would put us at 666, and Queen Ebony will be in front of us, and we can't beat Queen Ebony. So I need to get below somebody, and the highest power is Captain Kiwi, which I may or may not be able to beat. That I need 142. So I need to drop as many points as humanly possible on this one. So who can I fight and win, but barely win? and not somebody who I might have to fight later. $19.98. What are you running? Gotta make it quick. I'm running out of time here. All 85s and 90. I'm gonna take my chances right here. So we're gonna fight this 1998. Hopefully we get down to like 140 or less. Then we got a chance to win, but we're gonna watch this in slow motion, build some suspense here. Come on. Uh-oh. Not only. Ugh. And we lost. That's unfortunate. Not good. Okay. This squad needs some work. My other squad was much stronger, so we gotta do some work and figure that out, which will be in the next video. I'm not gonna focus on that right now. Yeah. But basically, I think I had a fairly high chance of second, definitely a top 3, and obviously I blew that, and now I'll definitely finish in the top 10. But and, you know, sometimes you gamble big and you don't pay. It doesn't pay off, and when experimenting is going on, it's perfectly fine. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I don't really care what he's running. I'm going to do that one just because he's low. Chances are pretty high I'm going to win. We don't need to analyze too much here. We'll take our hopefully 225 and go home with it. Put us in the top 6 hopefully. And I will spend some more time analyzing that, so when we get this next video going, we can have a better squad. I mean, obviously that person had a higher power than me, but I was hoping my strength level that I had set up would help carry me, which it obviously didn't. All right, so 1 we moved in front of. That's it. 2 we moved in front of. We finished 8th place. That is horrendous, to be honest with you. But hey, took my chances. Okay, that's enough. We don't need to watch the end of that because we're not going to finish in the top 6. So, or really, it's all about the win. I'll do a couple more runs with it just to test things out a little bit more and learn what. Oh, there we go. It's over. Learn a little bit more and find out what I'm really looking for. So 8th place, as we expected, not very good. Obviously, I gambled, and I easily could have finished top 3 by making better decisions. But the goal there was to be was going for the win and to test it out there. So. Okay, well, you know, it's a start. We got 3 level 100 fighters. Need to improve some things for sure and learn some more of this gear. And hopefully, let's take one more quick look here before we talk about the giveaway. See what this one is. Once in a while when ally dies, I don't like that. I don't want to... I do like this one, but I don't like to base things off of my squad dying. I want everything to be based on strength and power and damage versus when one of my people dies. Okay, so let's wrap it up. Let's go ahead and jump into the giveaway. This week, going to pick a different number range. For those of you that are new to the channel, new to the giveaways, I have a link down below in the description of this video and all of my giveaway videos. Click on that, it'll open up a Google form. You need to give me 3 different things. Best way to go right now in this game, hopefully this will change, but if you go up here, yeah, I forgot, wrong game. Go to the gear icon down here. I need this ID here. This is the most important thing that I need. 1800476. Give me that number. Give me your game name or whatever you want me to call you, and then give me your random number guess. And the number range this week is going to be 150,000 to 200,000. So give me that guess in between those 2 numbers and your ID and your name. And after 5 days, I'll close the giveaway and I'll announce the winners next week. And closest 10 people will win, and each person that wins will get 500 golden turds courtesy of the American Dad Facebook page. So thank you to them for supporting the channel as they always have. So I do apologize for this going on a little bit longer. That was not the plan. But I did want to analyze and let you guys know how I'm thinking about things. And obviously, as we saw, it didn't really pay off. But I will continue to use that thought process to make myself as strong as possible by keeping my number as low as possible. And that is certainly the goal. And, you know, losing those holograms is huge because those are highly, highly helpful. And I'll need to do some comparisons to see what I lost by doing that and see how I can replace some of that strength with level 100 people. And hopefully I can do that. So let's wrap it there. Thank you to everybody for tuning in and for watching. And good luck on this downtime with however you decide to do it. And I'll catch up with you later. This has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.